Knee jerk. I couldn't.
Bam, here we are. Okay, we're live now.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, Society Red. Hi, everybody, and
Hi.
welcome to
Hey,
this
Jerry.
informal event. Uh, I have got everybody together like a game of hide and go seek with neighborhood kids. You know, like come on, guys, let's go play. You know, like
Can
I
number
didn't
two
schedule
come
this.
out? Can number two come out and play?
After dinner, she's got to clean her room first, and then,
Be home when the streetlights come on.
Aw.
yeah, that's right. As soon as the streetlights come on, she's got to be in.
Oh, come on, miss. Okay, you know what I mean? You're taking me back already on that. What's up, Society Red? Garth Nader. I'm glad to see you guys. Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Uh, this is one of those that's like this is really just for me, to be honest. Anybody who shows up, I'm happy, and I'll be more than glad to like like that you guys are here to interact. But this is really for me because I wanted to hang out with Katie because I haven't had my indulgence in true crime, and I
Oh,
just I needed. I need some stories. I need some true crime, you know?
You
I,
invited me 45 minutes ago. I don't have anything prepared.
you
we'll
must not
get
have
it.
wanted to talk to her that badly.
I did. I did until I got into that Dummy Cougar meeting, and then just like everything just went to hell.
So it's Dummy's fault, is what you're saying.
Yes. Always blame
I
someone
would,
who's
but
not here.
Absolutely.
I would, but he's watching. He just finished sending me a message that says, "I'll pop in as soon as I can." It's not your fault, dummy. Pat McGee, hi. That's is that one of your people?
Yes, that is.
There we go. Okay, Erica, hello. How you doing? So yeah, so just to let you know where I'm at with true crime and everything. I haven't seen anything very much new after the Valo and all the stuff
Oh,
with the Stout kid. I,
yeah.
I I have I have not seen much. Like there hasn't been like any big things going on. What's up, Scotto?
Um,
Scotto!
I don't know if anything's like any new cases are going on. There was something on Law and Crime for some rapper or something, but I haven't been paying attention to that. I don't even know what it's about. Do you know if there's anything new? Number two's been following that Delphi case. Is there anything new going on with
Yeah.
that?
On June 15th, there is going to be a hearing.
Ooh,
So,
like a preliminary
yes,
type?
yes. So it's been, 6
Well,
months since they.
real quick before we go into that, do you know what the Delphi case is, Jerry? Or do you want me to explain it really quick for the audience in case they don't know?
Give me some true
I would
crime.
love an
Okay.
explanation myself.
So, real quick before number two gives us the update, the Delphi case was a case that happened. It was several years. Was it 2017?
2017.
2017.
Yep.
I can't believe I knew that off the top of my head. I surprise myself sometimes. Where two young ladies were hiking on a trail, the something High Bridge Trail, Noonan High Bridge Trail. Is that what it was?
Monon.
Ooh, I think
Monon
I know
High
this one.
Bridge Trail.
Mhm.
And they were hiking like it was a old railroad tracks, and they were hiking across a bridge, and some guy walks up to them and says down the hill, very famous little clip that the police put out, and they were found
Yes.
just down the riverbank a little bit on the other side of the river from where that video was taken. The young lady named Libby actually was smart girl, pulled out her phone and recorded this guy because he was giving them the heebie-jeebies. So her phone was found, that video clip was found, and this is what Karen's going to update us on.
So, I just pulled this up real quick. I can read what is going on if
Yeah.
you want me to do that. Okay. So this is
Yeah.
actually this was 4 months ago, but it's still there's not hasn't been any much updates since then. So it says Delphi murder suspect Richard Allen has a new date for his bail hearing. Special Judge Fran Gull held a virtual hearing Friday with Allen, his attorneys and prosecutors to set a new date. Allen is now scheduled to appear in court for a hearing on June 15th. A June 16th date has also been set aside in case the court needs additional time. In addition to the bail issue, the parties involved will discuss potential dates for a new trial during the June hearing. An Allen County court official said Allen's attorney told the court it would be shocking if they could be ready for trial before the end of the year due to the amount of evidence they have to comb through during discovery. Judge Fran Gull had already expressed skepticism during a January hearing that the court would be able to meet its scheduled trial date in March. Gull cited the large amount of evidence in the case and the logistics of bringing jurors from Allen County to Carroll County. Allen faces 2 counts of murder and the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. This week, which was February, marked 6 years since the girls were found dead on February 14th, 2017, a day after they were reported missing. Allen's lawyers filed a motion. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the guy that they suspect was the guy on the video?
Yes, and they interviewed him when it first happened. He told them that he was there during the time period that the girls were there. Many people saw him and talked to police and said, yes, we saw him, but he went under the radar for this long, and he apparently worked at the CVS right in town. Delphi is a really small town. It's like it's just a very small town, so everybody knows everybody. And for him to go under the radar for this long is a little concerning. But they did find an unspent shell casing in between the bodies of the 2 girls that matched his gun, which he claims he has never lent to anybody else. So they have the gun, they have the shell casing,
and the jacket. He still had that jacket that
he had the jacket, and there were many people that said they saw him walking covered in blood and mud.
Oh my God!
Looks like he had gotten into a fight, for example. But
in 2017, there was less than 3,000. The population in 2017 was 2,885.
Mm-hmm.
It's grown a little bit since then, but it's still not over 3,000.
It's a small town.
Very small.
So it's a Maddie-sized village.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is slightly off topic, but since I'm kind of new to your channel, and I did just subscribe to, how do you say it, Kate?
Katie. My name's Katie.
Okay, so Katie, subscribe to your channel, but I'm curious how you ladies got kind of involved doing this true crime stuff.
Well, I'm just always been interested in it. I've been a victim in the past, so I'm always interested in how to protect myself. So I like to see what these guys are doing, so I have in the back of my head, like how to get out of situations like that.
I never knew that caveat about you. You were a victim?
Of course, everybody. I mean, probably 50% of every woman that you meet has been a victim of some sort sometime.
Absolutely.
So I was mugged when I was a teenager. I was raped when I was a teenager. So, I lived in Chicago. Terrible. Like, shit happens,
I mean, that's wow. For you to be so nonchalant about it, it shows your strength. But I didn't
talk to a lot. I mean, I didn't talk about it for a long time. But since I started my channel, I have, because I realized that my story could help somebody in the future. So
100%.
The fact that I was an idiot walking to school by myself as a teenager, not paying attention to my surroundings, not being ready for anything, and got
You hear
mugged.
what you just said? You were a kid. Don't
No,
you
but
I'm saying you didn't do anything wrong going to school.
Obviously not. But I was not paying. I lived in this bubble where nothing bad could ever happen. Instead of paying attention to my surroundings and realize, like Abby and Libby did, realizing this guy's giving me the heebie-jeebies, paying attention to that, I just ignored it and lived in my own world. So if some teenager now hears me say that, maybe they'll pay attention to their surroundings and protect themselves.
I get it, and I think what Erica said is key. That it's not your fault. That's one thing everybody should acknowledge. Although, I
definitely never the victim's fault.
Yeah, but I do think it's awesome that you share it because people can learn from it.
Yeah. Well, and every story that I tell on my channel, there's something that somebody could learn from it. So
it's cool.
I think there's always something to learn from these stories, I think that's one of the reasons why I like to hear them. Like the one that I sent you the other day on the email with that one girl, that it was just like, how could they let this guy just sit in park? And like a tie-in not only to like your stuff, but like the frauditor stuff, because it's like these guys always say, "Oh, I'm just the guy with the camera standing around or whatever," right? And it's like,
Yeah, no.
yeah, that's weird. Like that's not
Yeah.
you're it's not right. We shouldn't be used to people just standing around staring at people. This is not it's not a cool thing.
Yeah.
Just because
Sure.
you can do it doesn't mean you should. And we should all have
Right.
respect for one another. So if somebody says to you, like, I'm not comfortable with this, would you please stop? We should all honor that. And these frauditors,
Exactly.
they never do that. They never
never do.
respect boundaries.
Oh.
In fact, they profit off the whole idea of pushing boundaries until the point where someone breaks.
So number 2 has no idea what we're talking about because she doesn't watch the same channels that I do. You ever?
Oh, wow,
I'm gonna
really?
explain it to her
Some
I
of
could
them, but not
tell
really.
by the look on her face that she has no idea what we're talking about.
Well, that's good. We get to teach her.
So, have you seen these people that are First Amendment auditors?
Oh,
and they
yeah.
go up and like film the police. That's what they're.
Yeah.
We call them frauditors because they're
Yeah,
fraud.
I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about when we're talking.
Okay.
I have to teach her
I
have to teach her about the internet from time to time.
It's been an ongoing thing. She's my teacher. I'm the student. If I want to be on here, she's got to teach me a thing or two.
Well, number 2, in 1990s, in 1992, Al Gore launched a.
created the internet.
Well, the thing that I was going to say, which is it's funny, but it's not really relating too much to much. But you guys were talking about your surroundings, knowing your surroundings. Last night I was sitting on my front porch talking to Katie, and these people pulled up in a truck, and my first thought, like, I haven't seen this truck before. My first thought was get a picture of their plates. And they were like, they weren't even doing anything wrong. And here's me sitting on my porch snapping pictures of their car. So yeah.
And I'm the asshole who's like, they asked for directions, and I'm like, give them wrong directions.
Like, yeah, why didn't you just give them a wrong direction?
Like, just tell them the opposite direction.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, what if they really wanted to go there?
I was in one of those moods.
Yeah.
Might be wrong this here. You don't have to watch from the beginning. We are just chit-chatting about true crime.
BSing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no order here. There's no order. I called it a very informal thing because that's exactly what it is. It's informal. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We might talk about anything. We might just talk about things that we want to do in the future. Maybe how I want to tend my garden. I don't know. I'm feeling froggy today.
I did not plant a garden this year. Number 2.
I missed
planted
having a
nothing.
garden.
Yeah.
You still have time.
Nah,
You live in Georgia. You still have time.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work. I have this awesome garden. I have raised garden beds. I have like a spot to plant watermelons and stuff, and I didn't plant anything.
We had that whole conversation about you planting corn.
Yeah,
and
it didn't happen.
Never happened. And I never sent you seeds anyway.
So all I have is the fruit comes back every year. So I have peaches and blueberries and raspberries, and that's it.
I mean, it's something.
It is. Yeah.
Wow. Just berries, huh?
Yeah. I was
cherries and berries. Why did I think of cherries and berries? Oh my god, I thought about that one idiot. Okay. Forget I said that.
Okay.
So have you guys been following the upstate New York saga? He's apparently going to stop actually filming people now. He's just going to go do tours of fire stations and stuff where he's asking for permission to go there. That's what he says.
I don't believe him.
Are you talking about your
Long
buddy?
Island?
No.
Upstate audits, or it's upstate. What's his new name? Upstate Tours or something? Or New
York Public Tours. That's his new one. No, I don't know. I don't think the professor has followed him because he kind of the professor takes in the frauditor things one frauditor at a time. He doesn't really soak it all in. So I don't think he knows about it.
I'm still learning about it actually.
So you
I
and
know
number 2 are in the same boat.
We're like BFFs with trying to figure stuff out.
Well, I know a little bit about it. I mean, I have a channel based off of it, but I don't have like the complete unabridged picture filled
Yeah.
book about fraud.
God,
There's
you-
a lot that I'm not aware of.
I'm the same
Jerry
way.
is kind of that
Yeah.
for me. Jerry is my book. So
Okay.
I am the frauditor historian. You tell me, you give me a moment in time, and I'll give you the frauditor moment.
So
I just need the clip notes, please.
okay, Cliff Notes on
There you go.
Upstate is, well, his name was Upstate when I met him, and I met him on a panel on Wes's channel. And the reason he came on is because he was filming a bar in his he lives in a small town too, probably 3,000 people. I'm not sure. I just made that up. It's a small town though.
Well, I
and
was born in a small town.
the people were getting pissed that he
Oh, I love cart narcs.
was.
Might be wrong.
what's a card?
I
sorry.
might pull up a cart narc video in a minute and have you share my screen. But cart narcs is awesome. But so he's
I
filming
know.
this bar and the whole town is mad at him. Like this is a couple months of saga. And so they followed him back to his house. He lives around the corner and they started a fight with him in front of his house. And he ended up hitting somebody with a hockey stick and getting
Yeah.
2 felony charges. I'm going to tell this as objectively as I can. So he gets 2 felony charges and then he doesn't stop after that. He still like walks down and is filming all around his town just with his phone, walking around his town, still has the bar that these people are from, filming that. And then like a month or 2 later, they come to his house. I'm trying to get this in order. They come to his house and they're yelling back and forth. And he's live streaming all of this. It's all on the internet. You can find it everywhere. People are yelling back and forth at him. And then, this man and this woman who have been in like internet beef or something. I'm not sure exactly, but they come to his house and they beat him up and his girlfriend up in front of his house a second time. This is the second time. No weapons involved in this one. Then somebody does a drive-by on his house with a pellet gun and while he's live streaming and ends up shooting his girlfriend. And like you can hear her on stream. She doesn't know what they shot at her. She just knows that somebody's shooting out of a car and she feels it. So I can only imagine. Speaking of, they have kids too, by the way, which is crazy that, in my opinion, that he was still antagonizing these people with children in the house.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, this guy is like the biggest double downer that I've ever met. Like he doesn't double down, he quadrupled down. And all you got to do is tell him, hey man, maybe you should stop filming kids. Oh, I'll show you. I'll film more kids. I'll put cameras in every school just to make sure I film even more kids. It's like, you're not helping your case, right, bud?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't think he actually ever filmed kids like to film kids. Like obviously he's filming just on the street so kids got into his camera shot. But in his defense, I don't think he ever like filmed the school or filmed kids. Do you see what I mean?
Look, I am absolutely positively sure because he's got kids that he wasn't doing anything nefarious.
Yeah.
But it would have been such a simple thing if whoever was
down.
Yeah, like, hey, don't film my kids. Okay, I won't. Sorry, I'll wait till they're gone and I'll put my camera back up when they're gone.
Yeah.
It's his, like.
He gets very defensive right away when people are like, stop filming. He's like, but I'm legally allowed to, instead of saying, oh, sorry, I'll point the camera this way till you pass. Like it's not what he's doing necessarily as in how he's presenting it, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
The last thing that happened most recently is he went to Walmart and somebody followed him, like drove behind him, followed him into the Walmart parking lot and beat him up, threw him into another lady's car, like just some random old lady in the Walmart parking lot has a giant dent in her car, like a mat-sized dent because this dude like pushed him into the car. His glasses got broke. And I know the aftermath is his shirt was all bloody. So he keeps getting beat up in this small town. Is the long
but because he just simply will not just realize that he is outnumbered. People don't like him, and he all he has to do is just say, you know what, I'm going to take care of my family. Let's just go get away from everything, or let's go inside and not bother anybody. But it's like double down, double down, double down. And
Yeah.
Some
to
people
make it
aren't the
worse,
smartest.
Well, I think he finally, because he said something on a stream the other day, and that now he hasn't streamed in like 2 days. So I think he said he's going to stop like just randomly filming and only do like he's going to go to ask permission to do actual tours of public areas and like ask permission. So
I'm going to X to doubt that, but
yeah, I mean, that's what he says. That's I think he finally took my advice. I've been giving him this advice for months now, and I think he finally said, "You know what? That Katie girl, she's always right. I should just listen to her." I think that's what happened.
She just
she just knows. She reads books. No, Reaper, right? Reaper was the first one to try to reason with him, right? And I remember he went through the whole same spiel with her. Oh, I'm gonna stop doing this, and I'm gonna be, like a nice guy now and everything. I think he's got some personality disorder. His ego's off. I don't know, something. Yeah, for sure. He's not gonna be able to. He'll probably calm down because he probably feels the danger, and I would suspect that's what it is more than anything. Is that he probably feels that it's like things are starting to get a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more. He's not going to be able to get away with so much. So I think that he's starting to understand. I need to calm down. But the minute something triggers his ego, it's back to triple, quadruple down. This guy is just terrible. Well, most frauditors are terrible, right? It's not like they're all like. Any of them are rational or even reasonable, so he's right in line.
I don't think he ever really was a frauditor. I think he was just a dude with a YouTube channel and found himself in that situation. I don't think he ever went and like was filming police and stuff like that.
Okay, wait. So this guy, I'm reading Danny's comment. He goes to a bar and continuously films the patrons there?
Yeah, just outside from across the street. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Really? I did see that. I have seen that guy.
You saw it on my channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
I remember that.
Video.
Yeah.
That guy's the worst.
And that's from number 2.
I'm trying to grab a link for later. He's where? Uptown New York. What's he called again?
New York Public Tours.
New York Public Tours.
It's his
and
name.
If you can't find them as New York Public Tours, you can look him up as Upstate New York Audits.
Yeah,
that's another way you can find them.
Got it. Sweet. Thank you. Appreciate it.
There's one channel.
And that's a beautiful dog, by the way.
Oh, she's a terrorist.
I knew it was coming.
She is. She ate another pair of my shoes today.
She's a beautiful terrorist.
Oh, jeez.
Internet God, stop it.
That's a song, isn't it?
This is a good place, Internet God. This is a good place.
That's actually my husband's dog. My dog is Xena. Come here, Xena. Come say hi. Come on. She's a good dog.
Xena's an angel.
She really is. Come here.
Got one good dog and one bad.
Come say hi. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
this is Xena. This is my dog. This is my angel.
I love you, Mom.
They look very similar.
Yes, they do. They're not even the same breed.
Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. They're both very pretty dogs.
Thank you.
They're cute.
Xena deserves a treat for
I'm
sure.
A dog person.
I just gave her.
But she needs one from Aunt Karen.
All right.
That's actually a really funny comment by Internet God. Dummy Kruger, what is a nice guy like you doing in a place like this? Can you believe that, Jerry? Good.
Yeah, I know.
No respect.
It's like Internet God, use not enemy. It's like, yeah, you guys just team up. You guys want to become a tag team and just come at me like that.
Kick Jerry. Kick Jerry.
Kick Jerry. Yeah.
Hold on. People are talking about me in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about you this whole time. You didn't even notice.
With friends like these, that's all I have to say.
Right.
So what other cases did you want to know about?
I was looking for new stuff. I didn't know the update on the girls. I do remember that case. I remember everybody was making a big deal about that audio recording, and
Yeah.
I
The
wonder
Delphi.
now. Yeah, now I'm wondering if the guy sounds like the guy but they say it's him, right?
They have not said one way or another. They've kept most of the information that they have sealed. The only things that the public knows are that little snippet of video, the picture and the very short clip of him walking across the bridge, and the bullet. We don't know anything about the cause of death, nothing. We know nothing except that clothes were found down the stream, and just that much information is all the public knows. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's
They're
basically
not giving a
everything
lot,
that you
huh?
hear. No, everything you hear is speculation amongst people that do things like this. It's all speculation. Nobody knows much of anything. So,
They're
yeah,
probably waiting for homeboy to say some facts that nobody else knows, huh? That's probably what they're
exactly.
doing.
And that's what they said why they kept it all sealed, because there's things that only the killer would know.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good a short video of cart narcs. Here's one that's only 4 minutes if you want to.
I've been watching
Oh, yeah.
Narcs for like 5 years now.
Like a lot
Love
of them are
Cart Narcs.
long, but I found a short one. And I've played them on my show before, and I know other people who have, so I don't think you'll get a copyright strike. They don't really do copyright strikes, so
Wait, what? Internet God?
I don't know.
I figured, Danny, by the way that Regan was arrested because of a warrant, the way they just walked up and grabbed her, and that's a separate topic, guys. I'm sorry to just throw that out there, but I figured while you were searching and just respond to a comment. And it's up to Jerry if he wants to go down that rabbit hole. Do we all know Regan?
What? Oh, about Regan?
Last night, yeah. Do your
Are you up on your Regan news,
Regan
Katie?
Benson?
I'm not. I don't even know who that is. Tell me about it.
Oh my God! You thought? Oh God!
You are in for a treat. Your life is about to change.
No.
You're gonna be
Yay!
like BR for before Regan, and then I guess AR for after Regan, and that is how you will forever view the world through that lens.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that's
Oh,
pretty
gosh.
lofty expectations, but I'm confident she can deliver.
I'll tell you what, Professor,
Yes.
get one of your links for one of your videos on Regan. One of the ones that shows her good sides, and while we watch some of these card narcs, and then by the time we're done, we'll set up your video. And
Sounds good.
when you get that link, put it in the private chat for Katie.
Will do.
Trying to share
Thank
my
you.
screen.
Oh yeah. Pull it up.
There it is. Okay. You got to click the button. Okay. I always have to
I know,
remind
Katie.
Jerry he's got to click the button. All right. So this is cart narcs for, I know number 2 has seen it, but for Professor Craig. So basically the gist of this is these guys have a YouTube channel and they go around parking lots all over the United States. There's a group of them. It's not just one person. And they go around to different parking lots and they wait to see somebody who doesn't return their cart. And then they confront them about not putting their cart back in
Oh,
their
that's a
cart
good
corral.
premise. I
It's
like that already.
classic. It's the best.
Oh wow, is this the card narc running? Are we gonna POV the card narc?
Yeah.
Is there volume? There's no volume.
Oh, you guys can't hear
Yeah,
it?
we can't hear
No.
the volume.
Wait, you guys don't have volume?
No.
Well, shit.
No,
Hold on.
I got some I got some coding. What?
I gotta share it a different way. Hold on.
No, that's different, Jerry. That's different.
That's different, Jerry. This is,
Oh,
why
oh,
people like Dummy don't show up here.
Okay, click the button.
Oh,
That
okay.
kind of behavior. Can't take you anywhere, Jerry. Not even to your own channel, I tell you.
See if
This
you
is
can
my
hear it.
channel?
It sure is. For now, the way you're going.
Click the button, Jerry.
Jerry,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm just not that fast, okay? I'm a little slow. On the thumb.
Tell me if you can hear it this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try to give you the blow off. What is this? She's doing the hand sanitizer. Huh? Partially blocking the spot. Cart returns right over there. There's one on this side. There's not, but we just saw it. I got over here in like 5 seconds, so. Yes. Yes. Praise be.
Dude, I'm pregnant. I've had a really long day.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay, first of all, she's not that pregnant. She's barely pregnant.
No, she would be difficult. She'd be the type who was 1 month in and wakes her husband up for pickles and peanut butter at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, eh?
Good luck on the pregnancy.
Maybe.
And the long day. I should have asked. Well, she doesn't know because she's obviously very little small pregnant. I don't know. What do you call that? You don't call it smally pregnant. But as always, Narcoteers, if they get out to return the cart, we will go ahead and do it for them because they've shown initiative and they've shown that they are redeeming themselves. But oh boy, she threw out. Boom! People are always quick with those victim cards. Her case, pregnancy, and again, how pregnant was she when she walked all through the store? Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Arguments. Tale as old as time.
Right.
But she did the right thing, so for that, I salute her, and may she have a non-lazy bones baby.
Non-lazy bones baby.
Right. Yeah.
His dad.
Pretty much, Scotto. That's the basic of it.
Oh yeah. No! It's you look right over there.
What's that?
The cart returns right over there.
Oh, you can go ahead and return it if you're worried about it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's coming in.
Wow.
It's coming in hot.
No,
Thank you, guys.
yeah, go mind your own business, man.
No, that's my
Go mind
business.
your own
This is my business.
Go mind your own
See,
business.
cart narcs right there.
Yeah, go mind your own business.
But that's my business.
I'm asking you to leave me alone.
I'm not bothering
I'm
you.
asking you to leave me alone.
Look, yelling's not going to make you better.
I'm asking you to leave me alone.
And I will because your son did the right thing. So good for him.
Yeah, because you're annoying.
No, because I'm helpful.
'Cause you're
Oh, you know what?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
For people like me who are handicapped,
Wasn't
once
talking to
in a
you.
while when I have to park over here
Mm-hmm.
and I find a grocery cart,
Sure. It's nice to have, isn't it?
it's no, I mean if it's parked,
Oh, it's in the way.
they're parking.
Oh.
Excuse me,
I know
do
you're
not
doing this for
interrupt
attention,
me.
Oh, snap.
I'm just,
Do not interrupt
I certainly
me.
will.
Is grandma pregnant? Why is she
You're
tripping?
for attention.
You be
So,
quiet too.
Oh.
This
Oh,
lady,
damn.
this lady is having a day.
She
Okay.
doesn't give a-
She's like,
Hey,
I
grandma
want
ain't
to
pregnant.
speak,
She need-
and you don't talk, and you don't talk either.
Yeah, grandma ain't pregnant. She needs to get laid.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh,
Grandma's
who's
on
being
her
disrespectful now? Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Please.
No, if a cart is left over here, sometimes it's beneficial because I can
That's
lean
true.
on it
Sure.
and walk in with it. So a parking lot slob isn't always a slob.
Right. Now, the other side of that coin, though, the other side, he is very rude. I agree.
What
I
is
hear what you're saying, but I would also argue or offer.
How much you want to make a bet that this lady's dog is going to shit on the grass and she's
He
not
said
going to
she's
pick it up?
gonna leave it.
Oh, I hope so.
Cart narcs is
I
going to
hope
turn into
so.
the poop narcs.
Yeah.
That sometimes when you want
Hey, she's handicapped, okay, guys?
Oh, oh.
So I see what you're saying, but maybe
And the return's right here.
exactly. So
It wasn't that far for him.
no, and he was very young too. Well, his
Well, the
son
old
was.
man was lazy.
Oh, now you're being
Thank you
ageist.
for your insight, and sorry to interrupt, but thank you for talking. Cart narcs
She
out.
can't figure out who she wants, what side she wants to be on. She
Very
can't
small
figure it
side.
out.
She
Yeah.
wants to yell at everybody. She doesn't want. She wants to be on
No.
her own side.
Yeah.
Get off the fence, lady.
Quickly, narc.
Sorry, what did you guys say? I didn't hear you.
No,
Florida.
What?
he's
Lots
on
of
a
stuff.
soapbox. Jerry said, "Get off the fence, lady." Which, man, Jerry's just
Yeah.
she's handicapped. Like she'll get down when
Mentally,
she's
though. Mentally.
ready. Yeah, right.
Oh, I meant that metaphor. I didn't mean like she was leaning on the fence and she needs to get. I meant like metaphorically. She's in the
No, we
middle.
knew what
Come
you meant.
on.
We knew what you meant.
We knew that.
Oh, did I just explain my joke? Damn it.
Yeah, you did. And
You're
you
a
know what
soft
happens
kid.
when you explain a joke? It makes it not funny.
It makes it so much better. The best jokes are the ones that have to be explained. What are you talking
No,
about?
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
always.
I don't know. According to
All the
Hezekiah, that's for sure.
All the successful comedians explain their jokes
Explain.
after telling them.
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle's got a killer special. 75% of it is him explaining his
Explain
comedy.
jokes.
This is why this
It's
is
because you see when you get the pudding and the pops. Oh, wait a minute. No, not that guy.
Wrong guy.
I bet he doesn't return his card either. Bill Cosby, that is. All right.
Probably.
Oh, for sure. That guy's a monster.
I mean, it's debatable, but let's watch the rest of this video.
Is that we'll say, oh, my grandmother, in this case, for instance, they enjoy it when, let's say, they park here and there's a cart right here because, oh, she didn't bring her walker or her cane, which, by the way, if you need a walker or cane, you can't always count on being a cart everywhere because there's plenty of stores that don't even have carts for various reasons. So that's one point. But besides that, what she's saying is, oh, sometimes it's helpful for it to be right there. But at the point of what I just said, and what she agreed upon is you can't count on the perfect placement of a cart right, let's say, here, so that if you just happen to be that one person who needs it and you open your door, it's right there for you. Again, bring your own walker, bring your own cane if you really do need one that badly, or park next to a cart return, or get, there's 1,000
This
other
guy
ways.
seems like he's got a
Yes,
master's
yes, yes.
degree, but he's using it for
Look,
his
you heard
YouTube
this. I wanna take a
channel.
look.
Absolutely.
Like he's a super intelligent guy. He's probably like could be an engineer, but he he came
Yeah.
up with
Is he-
this channel.
Instead, he works on the Woody Show.
Is he on skates or does he just walk that
No.
fast?
He's just got a
Just
gimbal.
walking.
Oh, he walks and talks fast.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's smooth because he's got a gimbal.
he's got all the Adderall.
That's whatever, Let's take a photo, you can do that. Cart in ourselves.
All the cards bleeding. That's right, Scotto. All the cards bleeding.
Oh, this guy.
All right, do you want me
Yeah,
to
that's,
pull
Okay,
up,
that's a
so-
great channel. That's a great channel.
do you want me to pull up this video that Professor Crack put in the private chat?
Yes, we're going to introduce you to Regan Benson. We're about to ruin your life.
All right, hold on.
Uh-oh.
And we can skip through parts. I'll tell you where to leap.
Hold on one second.
Regan Benson.
Is there not sound? Oh,
First video
Sorry.
since she got.
and just shout if you want me to pause it because this is a 25-minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you skip a little bit, but let it play for a second because I can't remember exactly where she
Okay.
wakes
Welcome
up.
back, everyone.
You
Today's
can actually
video we
skip
have,
ahead like 5 to 10 minutes into it. And what we're looking for is her. You can see in the little screen there. Look for her like a young security guard. It's probably more than halfway through the video. That's what we really want to see.
Come here,
You guys
come here,
can always
Bubba.
go
Come here.
if you want to in your own time. But
So who is this
keep
person?
going, keep going. She is somebody who's like was at least besties with a frauditor out in Denver. She has a very questionable.
Oh.
Keep going. 501c3 that I'm trying to call some attention.
Mm.
Okay, is that? No. Keep going.
I
keep
think
going.
I think I may have seen her on Hezekiah's channel.
Oh, almost certainly. Oh, is that? No, keep going. I'm sorry. That's a homeless person who she says, "I will help you." There he is. There he is. Okay, so she's like, homeless person, yes, I will help you, but wait right here. First, I have to go do this.
Okay.
You'll like it.
that desire, doesn't she?
How's it going, Alex?
Oh, perfect. Stop.
Yeah? You greeting everybody nicely today?
She knows
You wanna
him
blow
by
me any
name.
kisses?
Yeah. Oh, this is not their first
Huh?
encounter.
Why did you do that yesterday?
It wasn't for you, it was for the camera.
It was for the camera. You probably should have specified that because I could really construe that as sexual harassment.
Oh my gosh, I hate her already.
Oh,
Yes.
you're gonna
I
hate her
can't
so
even
much.
let it play. I hate her already.
Oh, you're gonna hate her. So
Oh no.
Oh no, somebody blew you a kiss, sweetie. Oh,
Oh.
did that hurt your feelings? Oh, that's so
Oh.
sad.
Yeah,
Oh, you've seen nothing yet.
Right?
yeah, right.
Are you being a smartass
I
or
am.
really?
That
Blow
guy.
someone
That kid is
kisses
great.
and you've got an
I
Allied
wasn't blowing
Universal
them at you.
outfit on
I was blowing
and
them.
you're blowing me kisses? That definitely.
This poor guy works for
Oh, yeah.
Allied Security Company, probably making $12 an hour.
Yeah.
He
I was gonna
does
say
not
10
give
bucks.
a shit.
No.
No,
Oh my gosh.
he's trapped.
Yep.
The self-importance that oozes out of Karen Benson.
You
That I
wish-
didn't call
you
your
wish-
company
you wish
and
I
file a
could-
sexual harassment claim on
you
you.
wish I could.
Oh my gosh.
Regan, I know you're blind with rage because you thought you were going to get out of the building without any incident, and then Alex jumped out and started causing trouble for you. But when he said, "Yeah, right," it was pretty clear to everyone in the world who's been paying attention to this story that he meant, "Yeah, right." He would never blow a kiss to you. Obviously, it was for the camera. Obviously, is what he was trying to say. So no, he would never, ever, ever sexually you. He wouldn't. I believe him wholeheartedly. And as far as all your phone calls you want to make to, you're going to get him in trouble, are you? Are you going to get him in trouble? Well, you've been going in on Allied Security for I don't know how long, and I don't see any personnel changes. And props to them. Props to them for not bowing down to essentially the cancel culture whims of a Karen. You're disgusting.
You just admitted that you did it, you fucking dumbass.
You see? You see how rude
Grow
this
the
she is?
fuck up.
You the camera,
You need to grow the fuck up.
not you.
You
This guy's like 20 years old.
I know.
He needs to grow up because he's like 20 years old and he's working
Yeah.
like a part-time security job. So like
Bingo.
And
this
he's
is a grown woman talking to this kid like this.
and he's keeping
No,
his
no, Kate.
cool pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And no, Katie, he needs to grow the fuck up.
yeah.
He needs to grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh
has so
man, what a
many
piece of shit.
Oh, she
I
is.
really wish I would run into one of these people on the street.
I can't run into people
Denver.
like this. It's just not. Oh my
Yes,
god, I can't
But
stand them so
number
much.
two, you know me well enough to know that I would make them cry.
Do you remember when we were on the boat in Florida?
Yes, I did make that lady cry. I forget exactly what.
Oh my God, here we go.
it
Story
was.
time.
Oh my gosh, it was great.
I don't.
I don't
don't-
remember what it was even about, but she said
No.
something to me, and I had my kids with me,
Yeah.
and I couldn't say stuff because I had my kids with me, and
I didn't have any kids
You-
with me. I
Yeah,
couldn't really say
yes.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh my gosh, I have cancer, and you're doing that." And oh my gosh, that was fantastic.
I don't even. I really,
don't
I
have no
remember
idea.
it, but I remember that she ended up crying, and I remember I said
Oh,
really
yeah.
mean things to her. But she deserved everything that I said. She deserved it, and I was just being funny. And I was talking to this lady, and I could see number two behind her laughing at the stuff I was saying while this lady was starting to crack and starting to tear up. And
It was
just
her and her
fueled me.
daughter. It was
just
bad.
fueled me to make it even funnier and even meaner.
Yeah. Oh, she pushed me.
She did.
That's what it was. She pushed me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You should
But
have.
I couldn't kick her ass because my kids were there.
I,
And we were on a boat. Like what?
I did not kick anybody's ass on a boat in Florida, but I would have if she would. I was begging
Yeah.
her to touch me first. I was begging her. She
Mhm.
didn't. She did not.
Yeah, you
I
guys
get it.
literally did. It was great.
I can already, for some reason, I can already hear Katie saying, "Touch me, bitch. Just touch me."
No. I don't use foul language. I just look at them straight in the eye and say, "Please, please
It's
make them
exactly
laugh."
how
Oh,
she
wow,
said it.
you're
Please,
classy like that.
please.
Oh
And I
man.
do this. I
Mhm.
fold my hands like this, so they're ready. They're still, but they're like this, and I very calmly say, "What do you think you're going to do about it?" And
It was like
I'm
classic
not going to make the first move,
perfection.
but I am trained in some martial arts, and she probably wouldn't have been. She'd been in the water probably, but
That is the kung fu move to do though. Like and when you've got the mastery skills, you don't have to show up, right? You don't have to show up.
No.
You just like
no,
like,
I would
please,
never
like,
use
try
my.
me.
I would never use my skills to attack somebody, but I'd like to put him to the test in a real life scenario.
Absolutely. That'd be fantastic.
You got it. We'll send you Karen Benson tomorrow.
All right, back to this poor man who's making $12 an hour at Allied Security.
You need to grow the fuck up.
Not Reagan.
And I'm gonna
Not
tell you,
Reagan.
next fucking time you
Not
do
Reagan.
that,
Not
I'm gonna
Reagan.
call your company.
Not Reagan. I didn't do it to Reagan. I did it for y'all.
How come you can't pronounce my name? And why are you calling me by my first name? It's Miss
Reagan,
Benson.
Reagan, Reagan.
Miss.
What gives her the right to demand that she's not called by her name, Miss Benson?
I'm so glad you paused the video right where I did too to respond. Like,
Are
who the
you
fuck are
kidding me? Yeah. Nope. It's I understand your name is Regan, but I'm gonna call you Reagan, and you're gonna
Exactly.
deal with it or you're not.
Or you're
And
not.
I'm gonna go home and sleep great tonight.
Mhm.
Anson, yeah, right. Get out of here. Maybe more like Medusa, or maybe the Wicked Witch, but certainly not Miss Benson.
Reagan, Reagan, who?
It's Miss Benson to you, you little punk ass bitch.
Oh shit.
Immature little fucking punk. You're lucky that I'm not your mom.
This is making this guy's day. He's got stories to
Yes.
tell at the bar
Oh, yeah.
tonight.
He's
I
just
love
killing
his
it.
smirk. I
And
love it.
he's gonna pull up the video and show his friends this crazy lady. You're like, oh,
Oh,
good,
yeah.
you're recording this. I need to show my drinking buddies later.
100%.
I am
You are very
lucky.
fucking
I'm
lucky.
Very lucky.
Yes, you are.
Hey, Ray.
Because if you were my son, you wouldn't be fucking acting like this right now.
Right.
Guaranteed.
Imagine talking to a younger person, cussing at them. Like,
Mm.
here's my thing. If you are gonna cuss at somebody like this in public, it means that you do not have the mental capacity to come up with better words. Like,
Yeah.
there's no need to swear at this kid. Like, he's got
He just sat there.
like, what do you think he's like? I would say he's probably between 20 and 23.
Yeah.
That's exactly
And
what I was going to
he's
say.
probably
And
like
he's sitting
my
there
age.
minding his own business.
Yeah.
And this old nut job just starts
Yeah.
blowing synapses.
Oh
Mhm.
man. Insane.
Damn.
She's
Did I synapses? Hold on. Let me get my dictionary real quick.
I'm not even sure I said that word right. So don't.
You did. You actually did say it right.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Props
It's
to
gonna
me.
be indelible in his hippocampus.
What's up, Reagan?
Go meet my kids.
Where's your proof?
Go meet my kids. Maybe you could take your uniform off for them. Huh?
Did you say go
What
meet
does
my
that
kids?
Your
mean?
uniforms off and fight
It's a-
people?
Like, is
It's
he
a throwback.
gonna
He's
take?
Asking him to fight her?
I think she's asking him to strip for her.
Yeah, right.
What a
Take my
psycho.
uniform.
He's-
I'm not. I'm an actual security guard, not a stripper lady. Sorry.
Right.
Move
Yeah,
along.
shit.
The club you're looking for is a few doors down.
Yeah.
She needs some meds, a straitjacket, and probably a padded room for a good long while. It
Yeah.
seems.
Mhm. She does. She's,
Huh?
Like, that's weird. No, thank you. I'm gonna keep my uniform on.
Then why are you threatening
That's a
to fight with
great
people?
response. That kid.
Mhm. Yeah, this kid's great.
I can't believe you.
Who did he threaten to fight? Did I miss
He
something?
didn't. No, in a prior video,
She
a
said-
coworker
she said
of his was like, you know, he had enough after about 20 minutes of being fat shamed by her. She followed him around this complex as he tried to walk away, and he's like
Like
made a
literally.
kind of under his breath comment as he went into like behind a locked door and said like something more or less like after work he'll take his uniform off and then come see him then or some shit like that.
Yeah. I found, first of all, I'm not above fat shaming somebody, even though I am also overweight. But what I've found in general is that if somebody hurls an insult at you, that is what they are most concerned about in themselves.
Yeah.
Projecting.
So, yes, definite
Yeah.
projection.
Well, she's
And
gross.
It's a really good way to make them cry in public. Just to gather
that
Yeah.
Duly noted. Jerry, write that one down. Preserve that one for us.
I kind of doubt that Karen can even cry. I honestly don't think Regan can cry. I'm
Probably not. Her
Yeah,
tears are
don't-
made of concrete.
Yeah. I mean, no, I bet if I watched enough of her, I would know exactly which buttons to push.
Oh,
That
oh,
would break her
I mean, it doesn't
spirit
take
so
much.
hard.
You could sit there on a stool and she'll lose her mind. Like it doesn't take a lot to set her off. That's actually
OTA, just hit that hard, okay, man. Make my stream look nice, okay? Just go ahead and hit it. Go ahead, click it.
Thank you, Life to the Max. Life to the Max says that I'm not overweight. I appreciate that.
You're
but
not even close to being overweight.
I have no problem fat shaming a skinny person because you know that in their head they think they're fat.
That's awesome.
Stupid little bitches still have a job. You're fucking scum of society right now.
The problem with Karens like Regan, like Mrs. Benson, are that they go out of their way for shit like this. She could have just gone back out the way she came and never passed good old Alex, who, man, I'm becoming more of a fan of every day on this channel, Hall of Famer on Professor Crack. She could have ignored him, even if she had to pass him. But no. And she talks about him needing to grow up. Well, yeah, he is basically a kid. And here you are, probably old enough to be his grandmother, certainly beat up enough to be.
I mean, I didn't go as far to say grandmother, but good for you, Professor Craig.
It's true.
And you're running him down for his lack of maturity. Well, you know what? I don't think there's any prosecutors investigating him. I don't think he's been arrested lately. So maybe you shouldn't be throwing stones from your glass house, Regan. Maybe until you can get your house in order. And he never did threaten you, by the way. That was a different security guard, and it's not fair for you to hold him accountable for that. It's just like, it's what you always do. Let's hold every police officer accountable for the mistakes of a few. Really, this is a woman is disgusting. She talks about the scum of society. Man, talk about projection.
Now.
Is that right?
And that's all that Allied can
Is this your
find.
job? Is this your job?
It
That's a good one, Society Red.
is waste. And you are a prime example of government
Well,
waste.
you're waste in general, so.
He works for a private security company. How is he government waste? He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
work
another
for the
one.
government.
She,
Right?
no,
Hey, everybody,
no.
I got to get going. I
Okay.
can't,
Oh.
I got to go. I got kids, so I got some things I got to get done. So,
It's
All right,
cool.
I'll
You got
talk to you later.
responsibilities. We got it.
I'm actually not too far behind you, number 2, but it was nice to meet you.
it was nice to meet you too. And thank you for asking me on. I'll
Oh,
see
for
you guys
sure.
later.
Anytime. I thought you guys were so much fun together, so I was like, I want both of them on.
Well, we're pretty
Aw,
awesome.
thank you.
So, yeah, I can.
I mean, I'm pretty awesome. I don't know about her, but I'm pretty
Before
cool.
you go, number 2, let me just promote next Friday, not this coming up Friday, next Friday, the 16th, is it?
Yes.
The 16th, we're doing another Friday Night Crime Land, number 2 and I on my channel. So somebody put my link in the chat, subscribe to that, and catch us next Friday together. We're
Yeah,
hilarious.
again.
Help us out here.
All right, bye, number 2.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, number
We'll see you
2.
later. Bye.
All right.
And then there was 3.
Great. Now that she's gone, we can talk about her.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Finally, I actually
Let's get back to Reagan, whatever.
Yeah?
You're general waste.
Uh-huh. I'm a general waste.
Yeah.
Paying your fucking wages, stupid little bitch.
Like I said, I like it more than one game.
Thank you, Scotto.
Don't get paid enough by Allied? Huh?
Not to deal with you.
Allied doesn't pay you enough?
Not to deal with you.
Not to deal with me? With you? Not to deal with you? You got any basic English language skills?
You know, it's my,
Considering
Wow.
Regan considers herself a goddamn social justice warrior, she should know better than to attack somebody for their language skills, because you don't know his upbringing. You don't know. You don't understand privilege, do you? But I bet you espouse it. You espouse the virtue of white privilege, I'm sure, or the reality of it. And frankly, I do too. And people hate me sometimes for saying that on this channel, and I've had people unsubscribe for it. There's truth in it. And I bet you're one of those people who sings about it, and yet here you are running someone down for the way they speak. You don't know if you even had a mother. Really a despicable person. Such a despicable person, this woman.
It's 2023.
Not to mention the fact I didn't want to cut off Professor Crack, whatever he was saying in this video, but she's talking about the language that he's using, yet she cannot think of another adjective besides the F word.
No,
So, I mean, it's just the projection. The projection is so strong with this one.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a made disciple.
You came from the 40s or 30s or whatever.
And that's like, I don't know. You get the gist of it now. You know who she is. I don't
right.
know. Now she turns around. You pause it and I'll sum it up. She turns around, walks across the building, now goes back to that homeless person who she was like, yeah, I'll help you. Just wait right here.
Wow.
She made those people watch, like witness that. And she goes out to her car and but I think she's in jail right now.
So I think
Yeah, she got arrested yesterday.
I think that this is the same person that I saw on Hezekiah's channel, and she was at, I think it was a police station. It could have been a jail or something, and she was talking about, she had some sort of pins or a sign or something about some guy that was killed by the cops.
Could be. She does like street outreach for the homeless, which is ironic because I do that too. But she will go out there under the pretense that she's helping people. So sometimes she gets kind of tied up and shit like that. But
well, the thing is, I looked into the case. If this is the same person, I think she was wearing like a Freddy Krueger looking sweater at the time. It was striped with a.
Oh my God, that does sound like her.
It was a striped Freddy Krueger sweater with a pink scarf that didn't match at all.
Could be.
Which, if I saw her in person, I would point out. But so I looked into the case that she was talking about. She mentioned the person's name, and that dude totally was going after the cops with a knife. And she's like, well, he didn't have a gun. No, he didn't have a gun, but he was charging cops with a freaking knife. Right. So what did you think was going to happen?
Right.
You know?
And that's the whole thing with them. It's like, yeah, cops have done a bad shit. I don't blame them for recording them on traffic stops or whatever. Yeah. But when they just speak to them and completely dehumanize them, and they've never even met them, like these are just people. They're just people. You don't know what this guy's done. You don't know if he's rescued a baby from a burning building. You have no idea.
Yeah, or if he saw, maybe not with the security guard or whatever, but with police officers in general. I kind of wish number 2 was still here. Her dad was a police officer for many years, like when we grew up together. So but he would come home and he would have had a bad day, and what you and I consider a bad day at the office is not the same as a bad day for a cop. He had a bad day because he saw dead kids that day, or he had a bad day because somebody got shot in front of him. You know, so and you don't know what call that cop just came from or is about to be called to. So let them do their job and obviously call them out. I do it on my channel all the time. Like I have said many times that the ideologies of back the blue no matter who is dumb, because there are bad cops and you need to call them out. And all cops are bastards are also, because it's also dumb because there are so many good cops. For the most part, cops are good for the part. But there are going to be bad cops. So, you know, you got to call it out when you see it.
Totally logical, reasonable opinion.
It's fine. If this is, and I'm sorry, I just gotta say this because this is what I've been saying this whole time since I started this channel. It's like we can concentrate so much on the worst parts of what we've seen in policing, but we forget that every day there are interactions with cops every single day, at every minute. Right now, there are cops that are interacting with people as we speak, and people are not getting hurt. People are not getting, their rights violated. They're not. They're just doing what their jobs. Right. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you're not going to hear that, and they're not going to ask. They're not going to ask for the pat in the back, because most of the people that choose to be police officers do it because they want to. It's not because like fathers love to say that thing where, oh, because they couldn't get any other job or anything like that. There's
No,
people who actually want to be police officers. They actually want to, stop crime and solve crimes and stuff like that. Like it's not just about, oh, it was because I couldn't do anything else or I don't have an education. Some of these people are very smart too. It's just I can't stand that kind of stuff when people discredit other people when you don't know not even half of the stuff that they've been through.
exactly.
I agree.
Yep.
Did we lose the screen or are we doing something else?
No. I'm fixing my computer in the background here. So just talk, Jerry. It's your show. Talk.
Talk, Jerry. Fill in some time because
Oh,
I got a bill in.
well,
a
gee,
minute, so,
Oh, you guys
Katie
just well, I'm just saying I absolutely like I said that's been my whole gripe about everything is that like we do this thing where we sensationalize the worst parts of our society when we never stop to celebrate the better parts. Like we try to act like we're living worse than we were like in the 50s and the 70s. It's like, are we mad? Are we crazy like that? Do we not see? Because it's like
Jerry,
in those. Yeah, I'm here. I'm talking.
Where'd you go? How come we can't hear you?
I can hear him.
I can't too. I was just trying to get.
Well, I thank you for completely derailing my.
I'm sorry, man. I took
All
a
right.
shot.
I've got to switch profiles, so I'm going to dip and jump right back in. I'll be right back.
Okay. We completely dehumanized people. I thought it'd be funny. I was trying to get you to like not think you were being heard, and then it just fell flat. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, you were trying to hez me by saying that I was muted.
Does Hez do that? Yeah, I guess I was trying to pull a Hez. I didn't even know that was like a Hez move.
Danny, stop it. Spaghetti tacos is not a thing. We're not doing this. I refuse to acknowledge.
It exists. It's a thing.
Oh, interesting.
It's not good.
She's
It's yes, Katie. It's not good. It's anarchy. It's anarchy in the tortilla, and it should not be happening.
Yeah, but Jerry, is it a thing, or that a thing that isn't good, or is it not a thing at all? Because Katie said it's a thing that isn't good, but you say it's not a thing at all, and there's a difference there. So which one of you is wrong?
It's definitely a thing.
Look, I'm gonna preface you, okay? Is Regan Benson going into the restroom with her phone a thing, or should it not be happening?
Which video?
I should have pulled it up.
Send me a link for that video. I want to. Somebody said that in the chat to pull up that video.
Oh, she's gross.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. It would be a mess. You don't understand.
I mean,
it's spaghetti in a tortilla does not work.
I've met Life to the Max in real life. And first of all, she is all of the ethnicities mixed together. She's everything. And I think that she's probably Italian and Mexican. So she could probably make a pretty mean spaghetti taco. Correct me if I'm wrong, Life to the Max. I don't know what kind of mutt you are, but you're definitely a mutt.
Katie.
I mean, everyone is, aren't they? Like, is anybody like?
I think so.
Yeah,
we're so
every day that goes by, more and more we become. Pretty,
also, she's one of my best friends, so I can say that.
There you go.
You know what? I will say that like for us, for a society that really wants to be progressive on the whole race issue, is like we should really celebrate the fact that we're not like one race, or like we have so many different ethnicities, like inside of us. I don't know why we don't celebrate that more. I don't get that.
Oh, she's not Italian or Mexican. Well, you're brown, so I was made a mistake, right?
You lost all of your friendship privileges, Katie. All of them.
Do you think that's the first time I've said that to her? Oh, Life to the Max. I love you. She was actually, she's texting me because she was going to call me tonight. She's like, I was going to call you, but then I see you on the internet, so I'll wait till later to call you. Oh.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's nice.
Exactly. That's the best time to talk about someone.
She knows where I live, so I can't say anything too bad.
It's like you're outside of a bar. You'll meet people that are drunk, daring them to come to your house.
Oops.
You better stop it, Society Red. I can't believe you made me read that. Stop it. You're all kinds of brown. Okay.
What is
I don't.
Regan's name? What is her channel?
Regan Benson. I think Scott.
I think he's just find out the Regan Benson.
Oh,
I'm sure he.
Scott.
Yeah.
Scotto. Let me put this in the browser. I have to copy and paste it from StreamYard.
Everything she does is just a live stream where first she's sitting in her car and she's just kind of like going on a little riff about, you know, whatever brings her to whatever government office she's at that day. Then she walks slowly into the building. That's the only speed she can move at.
And don't forget, she scrutinizes the building because we can't have nice buildings.
That's right. That's right. How dare a government building be nice? It's a waste of tax money. It should be half condemned. But that's what she does. She kind of saunters into a building, then flips out, goes back to her car, and calms down a little bit and finishes her riff. But
yeah, really. So, I mean, has she had a video where she doesn't like lose it and start just start flipping her shit? Is there a video where she doesn't do that?
No. This video puts the stream and live stream. Exactly, Scotto. So I don't know. You gotta, if you pull it up, you gotta
click the button, Jerry.
You gotta skip through a little bit. But.
Oh, there it is. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, let's see here.
All right, let's see what she's saying in her car.
She's saying rah 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 rah.
Yeah, no. She
needs to learn how to use a filter on her phone.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like your say it how it is mentality. That's good.
Like maybe just how to apply makeup,
or just like not put your face in a video.
I mean, I shouldn't talk. I don't know how to do makeup or use filters, but she needs it more than I do.
I would 100% agree.
Yes, live to the max.
Audio.
Yes. Yeah, we don't got audio. What's going on here?
Oh, you don't?
No.
Dang it! I gotta try again. That's my.
What
bad.
are you doing, Katie? What are you doing? Give us audio.
The issue is you have to click an extra button to have audio, and
okay.
Bag over the head.
I forget to click the button sometimes.
Oh, trippy.
What's happening? What are you? You shared your own screen instead of my screen, huh?
Dimension am I?
Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. That's what happened.
Oh.
Confused.
Hold on.
I wish Regan was here to hold me. I'm scared.
Okay, so now you guys are on this screen. What is happening on that screen? Apparently the Daryl Brooks trial I was watching just came up randomly. All right, can you hear now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear.
In the first place, that's going to be Shannon's public defender. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. Ian Griffin has been taken off of the case, and a new city prosecutor has been put into place.
I prefer her screaming to laughing.
His name's Sergio. And Shannon's new attorneys.
You look like a Sergio.
Is she just laughing at herself? She didn't say anything funny.
She's amusing herself. No, she thinks like what's happening in her life is just so crazy and unbelievable. Scotto said at 6:40 is where she goes and takes her shit.
She really takes her shit on stream. Are you serious?
No, you got to see it. You just got to see it.
What'd you say? 6? See, now I have my screens, or I shared the wrong screen. So
about right there. You're good right there.
Usually you guys are here and whatever I'm showing is here, and everything just shifted over a screen. So now you guys are over here. I don't know. I'm all discombobulated.
It's okay, Gordo. It's okay.
Take a note of those bathrooms because unfortunately, one of the most disgusting things you've ever seen on her channel or mine is about to happen.
Hi. So that program for registering your vehicle, what's that called? The Deborah track. So
I had a bunch of brochures. Let me see where they went.
okay, thank you.
This guy seems very helpful.
Mhm.
And then do I do it here? I can register here, right? That's what they've been advertising, that you can just go into a district and do the
You're
registration.
registered online. It says on there.
You have
Are
to
you
do it
recording
online?
on your phone?
I'm sorry,
Are you recording on your
am
phone?
I recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to record in this.
Oh, sure I am.
No, you're not. It's posted right
No, I
there.
can record. A sign doesn't make a law. You know that,
Yes,
right?
it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay. Well,
So-
hang tight for me then. I'll be back.
Now, stick with me. We're about to have a very rewarding moment. I mean, oh, she's just so cocky. Anyway, the rewarding moment is coming. But first, unfortunately, the disgusting one.
Hang tight though. We're gonna go into the bathroom. You gotta go into my wallet. Hang tight.
No, not the wallet.
Please tell me she mutes it. Oh no. Why would you not hit the mute button?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Fighting Red, I love you.
I've IRL streamed before, and sometimes you do have to go to the bathroom, and you either pass it off to whoever you're with, and you go and use the bathroom,
Or-
which I did with my. I think Life to the Max was in the chat when we went to that Trump rally, and we used the porta potties, which was gross. Or you just hit the mute button. You just hit the mute button.
Yeah,
You hit the
It's an
mute
option.
button and put it in your pocket.
it's an option.
Actually, the porta potties were so gross at that rally that we went to that he went to the porta potty and I looked in the porta potty and I said nope, and I went to the woods. I went into the woods and went to the bathroom
Wow.
outside. That's how gross it was.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, I don't like that. I know what some of those noises are.
I don't
There-
like that she only washed her hands for 4 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
4 seconds. She did not use
Exactly.
soap. There was
She
no
did not.
soap used.
She didn't recite the alphabet.
Oh, I don't even care if you recite the alphabet, but 4 seconds is like there's not enough time to even get the
nothing.
soap.
Right.
And it wasn't even like Mississippi seconds, huh? It wasn't even like 1 Mississippi, 2. No, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we're back.
Talk about something disgusting coming out of the water. And hey, let me ask you, did she really wash her hands or did she just get her fingers wet? 'Cause
Not the same
personally,
thing
I
I
feel
did.
like she didn't recite the alphabet in her head. And as everybody knows, since coronavirus came along, you're supposed to take your time washing your hands. And it's nasty. Oh, now for the good part. The part we've all been waiting for.
Who's coming? Why don't you just finish helping me?
Fucking squad's coming out. Excuse my language.
I've got somebody coming because he's too afraid to help me.
I wish he wouldn't say it like that.
It's a fear-based decision completely. The guy with the gun on his head.
Yeah.
He's scared. He has a badge. He
Are they
must be
bringing
a
out these
coward.
folks to arrest me?
You think?
Hi.
So it is unlawful as the law told you to record in the district station.
Look, it's O'Neill.
Yep. So let's look at the sign right here.
Hi. Hi.
Read
What
it.
you coming up behind me for?
Read it. No audio, video, recording allowed.
Why y'all coming up behind me?
You are subject to arrest.
Because you're a monster.
Phone.
If I don't turn off my phone, I'm going to
I'm
jail.
not gonna tell you again.
Okay, O'Neill. Are you aware that
Are you aware that you're going to jail?
Good job, Ingram?
K4!
Hey!
I've been charged with this. It's been dismissed. So
Spontaneous celebrations erupt throughout the world.
Oh, that was so sweet. Who wants to hear a Regan tantrum?
Yeah, Greg.
afraid of the people, huh? Afraid of the people.
Greg, drop that link.
Do you have anything else on here?
Anything as in?
Anything in your pockets? You have a bra on, that kind of thing? Anything in your bra?
Do I have a bra on?
You better stop it, internet god.
Well, now that I look, yes.
What's up, O'Neill? Feeling a little vindictive today, are ya? No?
He's
Good job,
just
Ingram.
enforcing the laws, woman.
What are you taking my jewelry off for? This isn't where we take the jewelry off.
This is where I take jewelry off.
Really? And you just fucking broke it. What's a stone? A fragile fucking stone.
It's her favorite word. It's her
Sure.
favorite word.
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid bitch.
I sprinkle it in too, but
Padilla? Padilla? K. Padilla? You stupid bitch.
it's just so
You getting a
ridiculous.
kick out of it, O'Neill? Hate the First Amendment, do you?
I'm getting a kick out of it.
You stupid,
Available card?
you
Because we're
stupid
doing that.
fucker. You stupid fucker. You're gonna look like a fucking ass clown. As if you haven't already enough.
All right. So let's put her back in the.
What are you doing with my stuff?
I'll do it for now.
Don't you touch my fucking phone. Don't you touch my fucking phone. You're turning my fucking phone
Are you cool with us
off.
putting her back
You
there?
don't turn my fucking phone off. Hi, Amy. Would you take my phone, please?
I will. I'll take your belongings.
Call. Yeah, take,
I
there
will.
goes my wallet. I need my ID out of there.
Come
Amy.
on,
You know
come on.
how it goes. Give me my ID.
Do you want her to take your jewelry? I need you to tell me on camera if you want me
don't
to
fuck,
take.
I want her to take my
I need her
shit.
You got it.
You fucking scumbag. Take my necklace, Amy. My necklace, right there.
Right there.
After the stupid bitch already dropped it, you keep that stream going. Did that fucker turn it off?
I don't know.
Turn it.
Amy?
So I'm leaving. I'll call Bo. I'll see ya.
So how long was she in jail for?
Just a night,
Like,
but she's back
Yeah.
in jail. This is like she's getting in more and more and more trouble. And listen, I know Jerry will fill you in. I gotta run, guys. It's been fun. It was nice to meet you, Katie.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Thank you. So you gotta
yeah.
thanks for stopping by, Professor. This was fun.
Yes, Jerry, of course. I was happy to do it. And I will see you guys and let you have fun.
All right. Talk to you later.
Take care.
That
And
was
then there was
fun,
two.
Terry. Yeah. I have like another
Yeah.
half an hour before I have to go to bed.
Well, it's fine. I mean, I'm okay. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't got responsibilities or kids or
You're also on the West Coast. It's not almost 10 o'clock.
What's I? Oh yeah, there's still sun over here. Just to let you know, I can still see sun. Like this is still bright.
No sun. It was sunny when we started, though. I had to close my curtains because it was sunny when we started.
Well, yeah, that was Karen Benson, and yeah, you can go down that rabbit hole. Yeah,
It's kind of frightening.
It is. You know what? the good thing is that what I've been noticing a lot lately is that there's been a lot of no nonsense for these frauditors lately. It's starting to get real tight for them. I think that the grift has been exposed, and I think a lot of people are starting to understand that they are not about any kind of freedoms or rights and stuff like that. And
Well, and there's some good ones. Like there's some that do an okay job and are respectful, and that's great. But they don't get the amount of views because the ones that are like this Karen Benson person, who are just insane, are getting all the hate watchers, and they're getting the numbers. You know.
well, it's not just hate watchers. See, there's something that I think there's an underlying thing that a lot of people don't talk about as far as like the subs go,
Mhm.
and I think that they get a lot of kids. I think they get a lot of underage people to watch their stuff because
Mm.
it's like who would get the most kick out of seeing somebody trash an authority figure, right? And
That's
and
true.
I think there's a lot of like if we were to look at their analytics, I bet we would see a lot of like under like 17, maybe like 15 to 16 age. I could see a lot of kids like that age, like following them. I,
That's
I remember I remember being in a comment thread once for DMA, and there was this guy. I thought it was a guy, like just like coming at me crazy because I was saying I was talking about something that he said, and I was going back and forth, but I was realizing that the language that the person was using was like real like it sounded like my niece, like it's just like I'm like how old are you, dude? Like you're like 16, aren't you? And
Yeah.
and so he didn't really answer me after that, but I was like, yeah, I'm noticing more and more and more. If you look at the comment section, you look at the people that back them up. These are young people, and I'm not. I don't really like that necessarily, but it makes sense. It makes sense why
Mhm.
they would have that kind of support. You know what I mean? Where it'd be big numbers, but those numbers aren't really significant in a consistent way.
I was curious to see what my demographics are, and I apparently have old people watching my channel. Not a lot of teenagers, and mostly male, which is unusual for true crime. Like my
Well,
analytics.
don't let the male female thing kind of that's kind of skewed because some people don't mess with the gender part of their profile. Like they don't really look into like if they're switch to male or female or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I thought I was like wait a minute, because there's one live stream that I have that I actually was like, how did they get the analytics wrong on this? Because I had a lot of females in that stream. But when I saw the analytics on it, I still was 50-50 on men to women.
Yeah.
And then I realized that some people don't like they're not looking at the like all the profile stuff, like it's just YouTube, right?
Mhm. Yeah, 57. Yeah, this is just YouTube. 57% of my audience is male, and for the most part, they're between 25 and 34.
That sounds
According
right.
to YouTube. But
I mean,
I wonder if it automatically comes up when you, because if you start or if you get a YouTube account, I wonder if it's just automatically on male unless you change it. Because if you're not planning on creating content, it really doesn't matter what that button is clicked. If you're just
right.
commenting,
Yeah, exactly. Like when I started setting up my channel, I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah. Yep. Could be.
Scotto, so you're outside of the demographic, Scotto?
Well, I do. I mean, the 18 to 24, or 13 to 17, I have 0. And then 18 to 24 is the lowest. And then 25 to 34 and 35 to 44 are the two biggest bars.
Do you do shorts?
I've done a couple of shorts.
You know what I noticed?
Just basically clip parts of my stream. If I have a really good minute in there where it's funny or something cool happens, then I don't know how to edit. So all I can do is clip,
Well, all my shorts have been done by phone. So let me tell you, it's that has those shorts. Let me tell you, people, I put work in those shorts. So that was not easy. None of those were easy. But yeah, once I put those shorts out, I got like demographics for the 11 to 18. Like I didn't get none of those numbers. All I had was like I think from from like 25 to, I think it's 25 to 34, and then I had 34 to like 50, and maybe like a couple in the old like in the 80s. Um, but yeah, but once I put my shorts out, I was getting like I got a little bit. I got like a small percentage of 11 to 17, 20s, some in the 20s, you know, and that's all because of the shorts. Because the shorts gets you like 4,000. I got like my view count went like skyrocketed off of shorts.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 shorts. Is all. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they asked though.
Yeah, I know if you try to, if you start setting up your channel, you actually like are trying to like make it look nice or whatever. The options are there,
Yeah.
but I think most people don't really do anything with that. As a matter of fact, I think most people don't even like worry about like, okay, oh, my YouTube profile picture, or you know what I mean.
Well, most people have a Gmail account and they just hit the button like to use it for YouTube. So whatever they have set up on their Gmail is what automatic, because it's all one company, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I've been using my Gmail. My Gmail goes back far. I got two Gmails that I use, and it goes back far. I have pictures from like 2010 still. Oof.
Yeah. And I have a couple of shorts that I did edit. Here, let's share one of them. I'm not good at the editing though, so don't laugh at me.
I'll be laughing with you, not at you.
Entire screen, and I'm going to remember to share the audio this time. All right. Like this one, I actually edited.
Officials in Florida are issuing warnings against looting in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. Listen.
Don't even think about looting. Don't even think about taking advantage of people.
It's basically just me laughing.
I gotta do it again. Listen to her. Officials in Florida are issuing warnings against looting in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. Listen.
Don't even think about looting. Don't even think about taking advantage of people in this vulnerable situation. And so local law enforcement is involved in monitoring that. I can tell you, Florida, you never know what may be lurking behind somebody's home. And I would not
Oh my God.
do that if I were you, given that we're a Second Amendment state.
Joining me now is Republican Florida Attorney General.
Yeah, the way she pronounced Florida. Okay, so this one I'm going to play for you got me in so much trouble. TikTok hates me. They're calling me a heartless monster because I put this.
Really?
Yes, I put this.
I hate TikTok, so I'm okay with it.
I put this clip up on TikTok. Okay, like this is very sad. 6 people dead or whatever. But can we just take a look at this property? It's gorgeous. I wonder if it's going to be. This is the sort of
Katie.
Very nice. Several buildings and trailers and whatnot. Would you all? I wouldn't have a problem living at a property where 6 people were murdered. I have no problem. Especially if it's on sale because of it. Let me know if you would live on a property where they found 6 people dead. If it was as gorgeous as a property.
You want to redo this poll or what?
You could buy this property discounted price, let's say half price, and
you were really thinking about this.
The bodies, but then you're trying to plant a vegetable garden in the spring, and you start finding. It could happen. It could happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all. TikTok doesn't get my sense of humor. Like this is very. So that's the kind of clips I put up. That's all. I just take.
You want to check out one of
stream?
You want to check out one of my shorts?
Yes. Let's find you.
You're gonna like mine.
Why aren't you not coming up? Because I can't type. Oh, I typed foreign instead of forgiven.
Oh my gosh.
I was typing too fast. All right.
Go to the black and white one. Go to the black and white one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
So much meth into your ass. Or what's it called? I did a video because some kid decided to put a bunch of I think it was like 2 grams of meth in his foreskin. And I'm just like, why though? Like, why?
I mean, you got to know how much your prison pocket
You
carries.
you've experimented with putting things in there, like it, like you've had time to actually like see if things fit. Like you could sneak things in.
How much drugs can I fit in my foreskin? It's just like, my bad, bro. That's not something that I like look up every single day.
Like some people play with their belly button when they're bored.
Yeah, nope, this guy.
I hope somebody at least weighed that amount, so now in the future you can Google to get the results.
The average white male can have exactly so much meth into your
Lord.
It's
So you don't
criminal
have
that there's not.
You have about the same amount of sources I do.
Yeah, and most of them came from like the other ones just came from my Snapchat. They're not really much of anything. It's just that I was trying to figure out how I can edit some stuff like on my phone, and it just doing that, and I really love that clip, but like it was difficult to do that on my phone. Really, really difficult. That's why I even left the misspelled words. I left them because I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm done. The fact that I got this part of the clip, and I was able to do it, that was it. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, you got quite a bit of content, huh?
Well, I got some now. I mean, I do a lot of lives. I do plenty of lives. I mean, there's enough live content here to last you for like maybe like a good month.
You got to put
I
some
think.
playlists up. I'm just gonna.
You see, those are.
I'm gonna critique your channel. All right. Some
thanks.
post, very good. You know what you should do is, I mean, it's up to you. It's your channel, but on YouTube Studio, you can arrange your homepage so you can put at the top what you want people to see. So, like when you go to mine. Like I have my past live streams first because that's where most of my content is. And then you could also, like, if you want a specific video, you can have that come up even before those, like that. So like my most viewed, I should put, this is my most viewed video here is 41,000, but it was before I was monetized. So I got 0 for it. I know. It's very sad. Yeah, most of my content is live streams too. This is where all of my stuff is. Anyway,
I wish that I was able to like I said, I'm still trying to get my tech up, and every dollar that's been donated, I put it towards getting tech for the channel. It's just it's slow going.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. I just doxed our conversation from earlier.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Is there any other videos you wanted to watch or any other cases you want me to tell you about?
I think I'm pooped out.
Okay.
But I appreciate, like this was so much fun. You and number 2, like you guys always make me laugh. I was having such a good time, and really, like I said, this live was really just gonna be for me because I was like, I gotta have fun. I feel like getting loose and just just having some fun. So this was nice, and I appreciate that you came.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know anytime when you're ready to turn on your camera. I'll have you on my show to do a case. So just let me know.
I told you I'm ready, but I'm gonna groom first because I'm not gonna do it like this weekend, but maybe by Monday I'll be like clean cut and everything because right now I'm too shaggy. I don't want to be in the camera.
I'm booked like till the middle of July, so you just gotta let me know ahead of time. It takes me about a month to research a case, and then I do it's a whole like I don't do this last minute thing. Like I'm a planner, and I have to research a case and have my notes and stuff. So
Well, I'm
this is
sorry.
let me tell you about the case we have coming up, and for the audience too, if you're interested in these, subscribe to my channel. But this coming
Please.
up Sunday, we're doing. I'm having a friend on, acquaintance friend. And we're covering the Lululemon murder, which is a story about a woman who gets caught stealing at her job. She worked at a Lululemon store, and instead of just like getting fired, she decides to murder her boss. So that's an interesting case.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that on Sunday. The following week, I'm having Cam Harless on, who is pretty famous on Twitter, but most of you probably don't know who he is. But he's been on CNN, he's been on Fox News, like
I've heard of him.
Anyway, he's coming on to talk about the Luca Magnotta case, which if you've ever seen the Netflix series Don't F with Cats online, that's what that case is. Yeah, very interesting story.
That guy's a piece of shit, yeah.
Definitely a piece of crap. And then I'm doing a Crimeland episode with Karen #2 next week. I am having my friend Stephen Ignoramus on to talk about Leo Frank. And then we're into July, and I don't know what I have coming up in July yet. Maybe Jerry will be on my show in July. But that
maybe the Forgiving Jerry.
Yeah, that gets me through June anyway. First week of July, I think that is. Yep. So good stuff coming up. Tune in. Be there. My chat is awesome. Come hang out. If you're watching right now and you're not in my live chat, you should be, because it's a lot of fun. We have fun over there.
Yeah, I the last two lives that you did, well, except for the one that I slept through, and that's not gonna be happening anytime soon. Now, my tooth problems are done. At least I hope so. So, yeah, I won't be sleeping through them, but I love your lives, and I love the chat, especially when your brother's there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go so you can say goodbye to your audience. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for today, but I appreciate everybody that came. Scotto, Life to the Max, please subscribe if you haven't. If you're one of Katie's people, please subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. And remember, guys, I'm still trying to get my tech up. The links are there if you want to help out. It doesn't have to be a lot, just something to get me there a little bit faster. And I just want to get there a little bit faster so I can bring you guys the content that you guys should get. I want to give you guys the type of content that you deserve. So that's what I'm striving for. But thanks for being here, and it was fun. And thanks everybody for showing up. I love all you guys, and I hope to see you soon.